If you have not heard what happened with SafeMoon today, what do you live under a rock? Were you going on a hike? Were you sleeping? Were you in a coma? Oh, well, maybe this person was in a coma. I guess they just woke up. Somebody just sold $120,000 worth. 102 billion SafeMoon. Wow. Okay, that's a big boy right there. Literally, as I just started to do my live stream, I'm doing my live stream. I'm recording my video for you guys. But before I get any further into this, I want to say a special shout out, thank you to our Patreon supporters. I really do appreciate it, everyone. If you want to be up on that board, I do put that in all of my video uploads. You can be up on that for as little as $1 a month. There's multiple tier rewards. There's a link in the description. Also, please keep in mind that before I go any further into this, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinion. It's my own research. I highly encourage you to go do your own research. And with that being said, let's go ahead and cover what it is that happened. So first off, if you see this really big red candle over here, let's start with that one. So there was previously, a couple days ago, a whale who had acquired an old wallet dating back to the DX sale. So that was the initial launch of SafeMoon back in early March. I think it was March 5th, if I remember correctly. And that was 20 trillion SafeMoon. That individual had claimed those tokens just a couple days ago, and they started doing a little bit of selling off. Of the 20 trillion, they got down to about 14.5 trillion SafeMoon, and then they took a little bit of a break for a day or two. Since then, they offloaded all the rest of their tokens today in 3 separate transactions. The first one was approximately 300 billion, and then the rest was diversified up amongst those other 2. So that wallet holder is now gone. You don't have to worry about them trying to do any more dumping on that, okay? And what ended up happening was about 60% of the price had climbed back up within the course of just a couple hours. So the SafeMoon community, we are very strong. If you go and you look on Discord, you look on Reddit, oftentimes you will see people that are panicking, they're freaking out a tad, but then you've also got the other side where they're trying to tell everyone, like, look, it's not a race, it's a marathon, right? It takes time, takes patience, we're diamond hands, and we still have so much opportunity. But of course, you're going to have people that are freaking out over their assets. They're wondering, was this a rug pull? Was this someone on the development team that did this? There's a lot of uncertain questions, and people just want to know that the investment that they put in is safe, that they're okay, right? Now, as you can see on the price, this clearly shows that even with a massive drop like that, people jumped on it. They started buying up the price like crazy. If you follow this up a little bit later on, you can see that the price had a substantial drop down. This one is very unusual. This is what caught everybody off guard. Myself, the CEO, Ryan, moderators in the Discord, everyone is like, what the F, right? This apparently was a hack. This is something that happened on an exchange, and that not only affected SafeMoon, it affected other cryptocurrencies. From my understanding, it also affected, for example, Shiba Inu and Saitama. So it was not SafeMoon. It's not like a vulnerability in the contract with SafeMoon, which, to be fair, that would kind of suck if that was a vulnerability in the contract for SafeMoon, because we are right around the corner from SafeMoon version 2, and one of the objective goals of version 2 SafeMoon is to be more secure. So, but the good news is, just to reassure you again, it was not a vulnerability with SafeMoon. It was something that happened with the exchange, and SafeMoon just happened to be one of those cryptocurrencies that was involved. But I'm going to show you guys a little bit of the text message in a second. I just want to point this out, that as we look at the price charts here, this same thing, we're still in the same day, guys. This hasn't changed. This was a massive plunge. Lots of people freaked out, but people bought the dip. Then what happened? The price kind of dragged on for a little bit. Bitcoin was struggling, trying to get above $49,000. It's still in that range right now. And then what happened? The weird thing, the Bitmart drop. People want to make connections, correlations of stuff like, oh, look, the debate with Thomas. And then shortly afterwards, you have this whale that came out of nowhere. And they just automatically connect the two together. They assume that one is directly associated with the other. And it's not always the case, guys. You can put your conspiracy tinfoil hats off to the side for just a little bit. And so the price started recovering here. We do have a little bit of some selling action going on. But as you guys can see, most of the orders that are coming through are green buy orders. So following up, Briefly, over on Twitter, we have Sheldon. I don't know how to say his last name, and his handle is @SheldonBitmart. He has 3 parts to this. So first part, he said, we have identified a large-scale security breach related to one of our Ethereum hot wallets and one of our Binance Smart Chain hot wallets. At this moment, we are still concluding the possible methods used. The hackers were able to withdraw assets of the value of approximately $150 million. Now, this is not as bad as the Mt. Gox hack that happened many years ago, and this doesn't happen very often with exchanges. But this is bad. We are talking about a lot of money here. $150 million is nothing to just kind of shrug off to the side. So this is one of 3, part 2 of 3. I don't know why you didn't create a thread. The affected Ethereum hot wallet and Binance Smart Chain hot wallet carries a small percentage of assets on Bitmart, and all of our other wallets are secure and unharmed. We are now conducting a thorough security review, and we will post updates as we progress. And then the last part here, which was actually retweeted by Bitmart, says, at this moment, we are temporarily suspending withdrawals until further notice. We beg for your kind understanding and patience in the situation. Thank you very much. Okay, one last note that I want to just go ahead and let you guys be aware of with this is the fact that, and I'm recording this, by the way, while I'm live streaming. So hello, everyone in the live stream. You got to be a part of the video. I didn't even realize that I still had it up on that chart there, or that other little view there for a bit. So one thing I really want you guys to take into consideration and be prepared for is that we very well could see a delay in SafeMoon version 2 because of the large amount of SafeMoon that was involved in this incident over on Bitmart. And in addition to that, we know that Bitmart has been a very key player with the initial launch of the SafeMoon version 1 and its adoption rate. They were able to include the reflections mechanic, which, guess what? A lot of the other exchanges, they didn't go through the efforts to try and do that. So the way I look at it, the relationship between SafeMoon's team and Bitmart seems pretty strong. I'm not saying that it will delay version 2, but do not be surprised if that happens. I know that there are going to be a ton of wallet holders that owned SafeMoon on Bitmart, and if they do not get reimbursed, they do not have the SafeMoon that they had before, and version 2 comes out, guess what? They would be missing out on all of those reflections that would be earned on version 2. So what do I think the probability is that this will delay SafeMoon version 2? I would put it personally, again, I'm not a financial advisor, this is my own opinion, I would say it's like 75%. I feel confident that it's going to end up causing a delay. For how long, I don't quite know. We'll have to find out more details as this goes along. Maybe the CEO will make an official statement. As far as I know, he has not mentioned anything in regards to that yet. You can correct me in the comments down below if he did say anything. I'm just sharing my opinion on this. So that's going to be it for this recorded video. All of you that are still watching the live stream right now, don't go anywhere. I'm just going to stop the recording here in a second. And I do have referral links in the description if you want to get free cryptocurrency, free stock. You can check out Coinbase, Gemini, BlockFi, Webull, some really good stuff there, guys. And if you're new, don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up like button, and also click the bell icon so you know whenever we have a new video.